Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has his day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding, and I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The heart is out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we ballin' out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. They know in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice. Yeah.
And I'm just getting started, getting feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret.
All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt.
I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
University.
Good afternoon and welcome to Sunshine Coast Rugby's Finals Football, live from the home of the mighty Noosa Dolphins. I'm Dave McClanahan. Thanks for tuning in for today's do-or-die semi-final between second place Uni and fourth place Caloundra. Win and you book a spot in next week's grand final against the Dolphins. Lose and you're heading to Salvo's or Vinnie's for a fancy dress costume for Mad Monday. A special thanks, of course, to Noosa for hosting today's match. It was scheduled for Sippy Downs, but wet weather throughout the week has seen the match shifted from Uni to Sunshine Beach, and boy, does the pitch look in good nick. So, how did we get to this point in time? Noosa toppled University in last week's major semi, 34-29. Noosa securing a direct path to the decider. Meantime, in the minors semi, the Lighthouses snuck past the Swans, 29-27. These two outfits have met twice this season. It's one apiece. As I mentioned earlier, the Barbars finished the regular season in second, 3 points clear of the Lighthouses, with a slightly superior for and against record. Kickoff is upon us, so let's look at how the sides line up today. University front row of Fairbairn, Stout and Pinkney, locks of Willis and Klein-Schmidt. Back row combination of Kimber the captain, Mostert at open side, McKee at number 8. Halves pairing of Waru and Mellish. Bazombies on one wing, Stevens on the other. Centres inside Reich, outside Mason, and Shaq Rangi is in the 15 jersey. For Caloundra, front row of Tanza, Askew and Blackhall, Kingy and former Wallaby Blake Enever in the locks. Cam at blindside, Askew the skipper at open side, and Crawford Hemi at number 8. In the halves, Kidston and Burgess, Roper on one wing, Gordon on the other. In the centres, Simpson, Tapiri and Ronavasu, and fullback is Kerr. Had a good chat to University coach Brad Tronk this morning at Junior Rugby Union. Seemed pretty buoyant, upbeat about today's clash. I asked him what the focus was during the week. And he said it was actually just returning to a bit of fun, trying to have a smile on their faces. You know, coming into finals footy, that last round of the regular season, Uni was on top of the table. Only that loss to Noosa in the final round of the regular season relegated them from number 1 on the table to 2. He said he just wants his men to enjoy it. He also said there's a clear focus on starting well. Captain obvious, I know, but he said last week's match right here at this oval in the major semi, his team did exceptionally well in the second half, won the second half, but it was probably just that first quarter of the match, the opening 20 minutes of the first stanza, that potentially let the Barbars down. He wants to see his team respond this week, get on the front foot early. Caloundra has the ball about 30 out, dead in front. Kimber was able to get in there and spoil. Still Caloundra ball just on the back foot. Just in the way there, the referee will have a scrum. Caloundra, big pack, no different to just about every other season in Sunshine Coast A-grade rugby. Massive pack, of course, led by their talisman, former Super Rugby and Wallaby star Blake Enever. Very handy addition, tall timber, come line-out time, and just a presence on the field, almost like a captain coach out there for the Lighthouses. No doubt draw on his experience, his leadership. A lot of big game credentials there on his broad shoulders. Centrefield scrum just inside University half. Good shove from the Barbars. Kidston scrambles. Ronavasa tried to get on the outside of Mason, his opposite number. Couldn't. Mason up to the challenge. It's a good carry. Working the short side again. Playing advantage to Caloundra. Mostert in the way. Wants to play on quickly. Does so. Ronavasu playing advantage. Offside that quick and tap quick tap and go, I should say, just catching Uni off guard. Now this is well within range. Going to turn down the 3. Kerr chips it into touch. So 21, SCRU, the skipper. He's playing open side flanker. Has the 21 jersey on though, just so people at home watching are aware. Caloundra with the ball on the attack, 5 out. Coming slowly, University. Sigh of relief. Just weathering the storm, an early onslaught from the Lighthouses. Camped on the Barbars try line there momentarily, but Uni survives. First phase, Mason, strong carry, just gets over the gain line. Quick service to Mellish. Had to rush it, but it's a decent nudge. Takes play up about 10 shy of halfway. Both sides just feeling each other out, finding their way. Five minutes in, just trying to find the rhythm, tempo of the game. Short line out here. SCRU in the white headgear. Over the top of Enever. Oh, lost it. Got a hand on it, just couldn't hold on though. Got the short arm penalty though. Kimber goes. Caloundra on the back foot. Kimber trying to link up with his men. Puts it on the boot and found space as well. Kerr's got a cover. Uncomfortable bounce. Great chase there by, must have been Reich, the centre. Big play. Able to force the penalty. It was all off Kimber. Had a look up. Played eyes up footy. Tap and go. And then saw a bit of space in behind Caloundra defensive line. And you see that sort of stuff at training. Not often on the paddock, but backed himself. It's come up trumps. Scrum about 10 out. Great chase by Reich in the headgear. Reich and Mason, the centres, nice and flat. Bazombi's tucked in behind the scrum. Rangi in the back line. What can University produce? Great attacking opportunity. 10 out from the Lighthouses try line. Another strong scrum. McKee at the back holds it and earns the full arm. Let's see what the mindset is from the men in green. They take the points on offer. We know Mason has been laser-like with the boot all season. They go for the jugular. Gonna have another scrum. It's been a weapon for the Barbars all season. For those at home, there's a bit of a breeze. It's favouring probably University in the first half, from the left to the right-hand side of the screen, straight down the field. Not huge, but enough for it to be an advantage. Great to see Staffy on the water, club legend at University, helping out. Mellish to the line, goes himself, just ducked through. Looking for quick ball, trying to recycle quick. It slows up. Wairu's digging for it. They're playing advantage. Goes himself hammered. Still playing advantage, Green. A lot closer to the sticks now. Guaranteed 3, you'd say, or another scrum. Scrum it is. 7 sounds better than 3. Big Noosa Dolphins contingent in the crowd, as you'd expect. Their home ground, the week off, eyeing up who they'll be playing next weekend in the big dance right here at 3:30. It was a real ding-dong battle last week. Only a couple of points separating the two sides. Thrilling major semi-final. There'll be a few bruised, battered bodies. The Dolphins, no doubt about it, enjoying their time off. Mason works from long, goes right, inside ball, nearly over. Able to pop it to Wairu. Wairu's one out. Still leg drive. Mason digs. Can he get low enough? Just short. Kimber goes into scrum half. Looks to hammer on. Is able to hit Willis. Willis wrapped up immediately. It's coming slowly now. Pick and go coming. Kimber one out to Mostert. Mostert over. Hand up. The open side flanker bags the first points of the day. Barbarians on the board. Uni up 5-0. Six to 7. Geez, they hammered on. Klein Schmidt was in there. That low, that close to the line. Going to be hard to stop. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, it was paramount they started well. That is what the coaching staff wanted. Tronk, Frisbee and Proctor. I'm sure they'll be impressed. 10 minutes into the contest, they're up, kick to come. There's a beautiful strike. Black dot stuff. Flags up. 7-0.
Right there for University's number 7, Josh Mostert. Converted University 7.
Kerr restarts. Clean take from the try scorer, Mostert. Kimber, a little shimmy. Pokes his head through, gets over the gain line just. Mellish in the pocket, sends it sky high. That booming left boot of his. Unable to take it there, Caloundra. They've regathered though, have the ball 5 inside, University half. Runners lining up. Goes back to Burgess. Little nudge into touch for a net gain of a few. Thanks to everyone tuning in last week, the major semi-final here at Noosa. A lot of international viewers. If you want to shout out, got something constructive to say, feel free to throw it in the chat. Welcome from Sunshine Beach, the northern end of the sunny coast. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Beautiful winter's day here after a rather wet week on the coast. It's dried out today. Picture perfect as always here at Noosa. Ground staff do an incredible job. Box kick from Wairu. It's a strong run from Roper. He's brought down 5 inside Barbar's half. SCRU, good offload and hands again. Geez, poke through here. Bit of space, 3-on-1, gives it. Simpson Tapari and Ranavasu linking. Oh, just goes to deck. Good scramble there. Good cover defence from University. Simpson Tapari and Ranavasu were threatening there on the left touch line. Great cover tackle from Mellish. Fly half did exceptionally well there. Desperate stuff, had to scramble. Clean line-up win from the Lighthouses. Rolling ball starts to move now, just splintered. Hammerers. Simpson to Pyrie, back on the angle. Burgess marshalling his men. Not releasing. Pinged University. They're on the hunt here. That run from Roebuck slicing through. Really put Caloundra on the front foot as Kerr pumps it into touch. Another attacking opportunity, 5 out. Plenty of jumping options in the Lighthouses pack. Enevers at jumping at 2. The obvious candidate here. It's exactly where they go. Clean take, Enever. Got this rolling maul going now. It's picking up momentum, still going. Of splintered University. Try, rewarded. The Lighthouses respond. It didn't take long. They've bounced back. They trail 7 points to 5. Kick to come. That may just be the formula for the Lighthouses today. It's a giant pack, no doubt about it. Kerr just pushes it wide. The score remains 7-5. Safely into touch. Mostert, good carry, still going, beat the first. A front foot ball here, Waru, loose pass. Mellish tried to bring it in. It's a turnover though, Caloundra with the ball. Ranavasu finds a bit of space as it dribbles into touch. Nice kick. Just loose there from the Barbarians. Mellish unable to hold on. Stout hits Klein-Schmidt. Another run from Mostert. Big engine on the Lucy. Mellish goes. Hits Bazombies. Great link. Oh, he's away. Beat the first. just pushed in to touch the Frenchman. He was winding up too just last week, similar area. Had a great run down the far touchline and almost scored to win the match, was held up. Some desperate defence from Levi Shaw, the Noosa captain, prevented that try and kept his side in front. They're going to have to be on their toes today, the Lighthouses, because the Queensland Country Healers rep has pace to burn. Enever just getting a bit of treatment, slowing things up. Kleinschmidt, the man this time. McKee winds up off the back fence. Still going, massive leg drive from the barnstorming number 8. Here we go, quick service. Mellish out the back. There's runners here. Bazombi's off the far wing. Got to give it. Goes himself, give it. Try time. Shaq Rangi in the corner. Slick from the Barbarians back line. All off that McKee bust. They respond. We're going tit for tat here. 12-5 kick to come. Nice ball from Mellish out the back, just slicing through Bazombies. Rangi in support. Strong from Uni. Almost an identical spot from the first try. Mason just a bit further out. Anyone who's been following University A grade this season will have seen this man in action from the tee. He's a sniper, hits his target. Just got to navigate this breeze. Distance will not be an issue. Flags up, no problem there. The score extended, 14 points to 5. Nice restart from Kerr. Caloundra challenges. Uni with it. Wairu has options. It's coming slowly. Back rowers lining up. Kimber takes it though. Deep to Mellish. Oh, that'll bring Snow. Spiralling torpedo. No one wanted it. That's an unfortunate bounce. And that looked like a knock on. They're saying knocked back. There wasn't much in it. Good chase from University. Caloundra under the pump, 10 inside their own half. Burgess not able to find space. Rangi right under it. Little chip and chase. He has found space. The bounce needs to be good. Rangi, fair contest. Kidston was up to the challenge. Slight knock on. Apologies for the colourful language, if you could hear that from the sideline. Just some tomfoolery and a bit of a disturbance. Wind starting to pick up. Kidston, it's Burgess. Cut out ball. Ranavasi going wide, still got it. Links up with Roper. The Zombies takes him low. They work the short side again through Kidston. It's a bit loose. Knock on Caloundra. Playing advantage. Waru swamped. We'll come back for the scrum. Simpson to Pyrie with the run initially. Just jinking across field. Mellish to Reich to Mason. Mellish screaming for it. They come the same side. Puts it on the boot. Kerr cleans it up and just shanks it into touch. Only goes about 5 or 6 metres. Willis at 2, one-hander catch, beautiful take from the lock. Mellish long cut out to Mostert, out the back to Shaden Stevens off his wing. This is dangerous here, Rangi gives it, no, holds on. But Zombies was on his outside. Didn't force the pass, still with University, playing advantage too. Full arm penalty. Oh no, saying it's knocked back. No try. Jeez, it was helter-skelter stuff there for a second. They had the quick tap. And Mason went quickly. It almost looked like he knocked it on. The quick tap to go, but the ref said knocked back. University calls a scrum. It's a yellow card here. Ref and the touchy are having a conversation. Big shove from University. McKee, short side. A dominant scrum from Uni. Waru went the short side, in fact. McKee chasing it over. The ball came loose, though. So the Lighthouses a man down. Simpson to Pyrie, the inside centre, 10 in the bin. They're going to need to defend for dear life here. Next 10 minutes when they've been camped in their red zone for a while, the Lighthouses. They've got the scrum feed here. Try and get out of here as soon as possible. Strong first carry there from Ronavasu. That first phase. He's hammered it. Now deep to Kerr for the clearing kick. Punches it low into touch. This is where you need to lean on that experience of guys like Blake Enever. You're a man down in a do-or-die semi, 10 minutes. Just try and soak up time, play smart football. Limit the damage being undermanned. Willis unable to hold on to that. Stouts away. We thought he was. The Englishman. His eyes lit up like a Christmas tree, but we're calling it back. Burgess at 10, the shot call up. He's having a conversation with his back line. A lot of discussion about what the plan of attack is here. So Kerr's come in from fullback. He's slotted in it essentially outside centre. Caloundra scrum about 15 short of halfway. She's wielded pretty quickly. It's loose. It pops out the side. Burgess reaps it downfield again. Rangi positioned perfectly, takes it on the full, but we're going to make our way back for a penalty. As we enter the final 10 minutes of the first half. Not much in it. Kerr goes long, potentially too long. Hasn't found touch. Schoolboy error. Mellish returns serve. Still in. That is not one of Kidston's finest moments. Shake of the head. Uni line out. Trick play. It works for Uni. Runners lining up. Full-timer on. Waru mossed it out the back to Mellish. Went for the sneaky grubber. It didn't work. Burgess was able to swoop on it. Has the ball just shy halfway. Kidston looks up and sees nothing but green pastures. Reefs it downfield. Kimber's got a lot of work to do. He's by himself. Not bad for a Lucy. Safely into touch. One hand to take from Enever. Burgess goes himself. Mossed it all over him like a cheap suit. He's getting through a mountain of work, the Lucy, as he so often does. SCRU, his opposite man, opposite number. Hit and spin. Gets past Reich. Swing it back to SCRU. Oh, sorry, I should say Crawford Hemi. Crawford Hemi's in the 7 jersey, but playing at number 8. Strong carry from Tanza. Come the same way through SCRU. Head down, bum up. Good tackle actually from Mason. Went low to turnover. Shaden Stevens was looking for runners. found his compatriot in Waru. Mason goes into scrum half, but they've turned it over. No. Caloundra earns the penalty. Kerr takes play up to about 22, 23 metres out from the University try line. Lighthouse's line out. Enever at the front, Kingy at the back. It goes to the ladder. And here comes the rolling maul. It's picking up steam. Just getting in the way of each other there, Caloundra. Gifting University the ball. So we'll have Mellish, no doubt, putting it into touch. 5 or 6 minutes left in this opening half. Good touch finder, about 10 shy of halfway. Stout goes long, very long, hits Mostert. Good step, still going up over halfway. Enever has him though, covered. Waru, long ball, same again from Mellish. Mason with it. Stevens, quick hands to Rangi, off to Bazombi's, just working through the back line. Bazombi's, potentially there's an argument for being tackled or held back after the kick. Shaden Stevens is claiming it. Wasn't much in it, no doubt. They're still celebrating. Conversation being had between the touchy and the referee. The Zombies may have been held back. No try the call. It was slick hands, just went through the back line with ease, created space, playing with a lot of width. University. Going to get the ball back from the restart. Kerr goes long, just shy of halfway. Mellish, Rangi, Kimber. Jeez, just bumped him off. Burgess had no answer. Rangi with the inside ball. Mostert's going to go over. He does. Mostert are near the sticks. Final few minutes of the half. The open side flanker, just reward for an outstanding opening stanza. University, 19-5, kick to come. The open side's been at his absolute best today. Big play just before half-time. Mason will chip this over with his eyes shut. We'll call it now, 21-5. That's a handy lead going into half-time in a few minutes. And crucial to get points while your opposition's a man down with a player in the bin. Able to capitalise on that numerical advantage. Flags up. So, 21-5. Less than 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Noosa patiently waiting to see who it is playing in next week's decider at this here oval. Kerr, schoolboy error, doesn't look like it's gone 10 metres. Playing advantage to University. That is a coach killer. Just gifting the ball straight back to University. So Simpson Tapiri has returned from the naughty corner. He's on for the last play or two. Caloundra back to full complement. 15 on 15. Bang on halfway, centre field scrum. Majority of the Barbarians backline to the far side of the field. Got the advantage, big shove, well done. They come the short side, it's loose pass, but it matters little. They had the penalty. Clean strike from Mellish. Pinched by Enova. Willis couldn't get to it. Burgess reefs it downfield. Mellish is under it. Oh, again, it's deja vu for Kidston. Twice Mellish has sent it sky high. Twice he's knocked it on. He's got the yips. Confidence crushing. Half-time any moment. A great, great opportunity for University. The stroke of half-time to try and extend this lead. That would be a mountain to climb in the second half for the Lighthouses if University can muster any points here from this last play. Rangi right off Mellish's hip. Mellish is talking to him. He wants Rangi on the inside up close to him. Runs the angle. And then off the hip. Oh, he was nearly through too. Hit Rangi just on the outside. McKee has it. One-handed offload. Mason, long cut-out ball. Bazombies is over. Gets it down in the nick of time. Arm up. Try time. Right on half-time. 26-5. Big play. University back to back to back. Open the scoring with the first try. Caloundra had the next. And then 3 tries in a row from the Barbars. Bazombies has been threatening all half when he's had the ball. What a way to finish the half. Looks good. Flags up. 100% success rate so far for Colby Mason. 28 points to 5. Uni in a commanding position. That's halftime, folks. We'll be back soon for the second stanza. Thanks for your company. Stay with us.
Nathan do something, Frizz.
Welcome back, folks. Second half, moments away. Strong showing from University, 28-5, the scoreline. Knock on from Mostert. Somehow claiming a Caloundra knock on. I don't know about that. I would have sworn it was a green knock on. And rightly so, it's been overruled. It is now a Caloundra scrum feed. Another big shove from Barbars. Kidson gets it out quickly. Burgess. Oh, strong hands there from Ronavasa. Just able to get it loose to Roper. Fast start from Caloundra. On the attack. 5 out. SCRU hammers. Playing advantage Caloundra. Burgess off his right foot. Brick wall defence though. Recycled ball coming quickly. Tanza only one shy here. This would be a red hot start from the Lighthouses. Pick and go, nice and low. They come the same way, playing advantage. Caloundra. Kimber unable to stop him. That is a try, and that is a pretty decent start from the Lighthouses. Whatever was said at halftime worked. It only took a minute and a half. Caloundra crosses, breathes life into the contest. 28-10 kick to come. Extras added, 28 points to 12. Nice way to make an impact off the bench. Jaden Green comes on, scores immediately. The finishers adding plenty of punch off the pine. Burgess got around Reich, got around Kimber as well. It was a decent run from the fullback. There's a real spring in the step here for the Lighthouses. Not going to die wondering, 40 minutes away from potentially a grand final spot. They're in the fight. SCRU hit and spin. Stout over the top. Kidston works back to the far side of the field. It's moving slowly, just marshalling the troops. Box kick, Mellish under it. Again, beat the first, beat the second. Good run from the fly half. Takes play up into Caloundra's half. Willis thought about passes, dummies to Mostert. McKee's turn, no dumbing there, just straight up the guts. Enova counters, good clear out. Nice hands from Kimber, slings it out to Rangi. Grubbers ahead, but it doesn't go far. Knock on University, Caloundra scrum. Last week it was a slow start for University. They rectified that. Had a great first half. Unfortunately, though, a slow start in the second, conceding within about 90 seconds. Shot in the arm, wake-up call, knowing it's not going to come easy. Caloundra too good a side to let them have it. Wind has died ever so slightly, still favouring the team running from left to right. So Caloundra in the second half, probably not as strong at this point in time as it was in the first half. In fact, a uni scrum. Waru. Another great shove. Big scrum from University, still going. Waru clears. Mellish, not the best pass. Mason unable to catch it, but playing advantage. Now they're dead in front, about 38 out. Kimber's going to talk to Mason. They're looking at the sticks. Kimber points to them. Mason says, yes, captain. I'm going to try and push this score to 31 points to 12. Almost smack bam centre. Right in front. 38 out.
Gotta compensate, 13! Can you kick that far? Your lace is undone, 13! You got tape on your knee.
Cool as a cucumber. Mason adds the extras. The score 31 points to 12. Mason yet to miss today. Worth his weight in gold. He's a big unit too. Kerr restarts. Kimber unable to hold it. He's claiming knocked back, and he was right. It was a Caloundra knock on. Scrum time has been an enjoyable one for University today. Really flexing their muscles here. It's not easy getting over the top of a Lighthouse pack of this calibre, but University's been doing a fantastic job. Let's see what we got in store here. Strong, clean ball for Waru. Mellish goes deep. Out the back to Mason. A little chip over the top, maybe too deep. Kerr, no problems. Gets around Rangi, still going. Gets around Mason as well. Offload coming. This is going to be a try out of absolutely nothing. Kerr set it up. Jeez Louise. Simpson to Pyrie says thank you very much. It just came from nothing. He's beat one, beat two. Jinking his way through. And then the nice draw and pass. Simpson to Pyrie brings it round closer to the sticks. Kerr appreciative, I'm sure. 31-17, kick to come. Just a bit lax in defence there, Uni. Kerr running rings around them off the upright. Score remains the same. Millish sends it high. Caloundra has it. Away. Kidston. Thought about kicking, thought about passing. In the end, just holds on and eventually gets an offload away. Caloundra on the hunt again. This is dangerous stuff here. Goes to ground. It was a draw and pass. What could have been. Caught Uni napping in almost the same spot as a minute or two ago. Caloundra up in the ante. Got momentum. Wind in their sail. Got people down everywhere here on their haunches. People in back play, stretching, cramping up. Both teams taking a breather. Big shove. Got the advantage. Strong scrum. Reich in at first receiver. Puts it on the boot. The bounce. This is still in play. Bazombies could have it here. Bit tentative. Caloundra regains. Cavalry coming in fast from University. Good counter ruck. Kidston clears. SCRU hit that like a freight train. Work the open side again. Ronavasa brought down 10 shy halfway. Kidston running around in circles. They come back this way. Not going anywhere fast though. Burnett wrapped up. Have the advantage. Caloundra. Burgess, little chip and chase. Still playing on. We'll bring it back. Fairbairn down in back play. So too Kleinschmidt. He's on his feet now. Maybe just a tactical ploy to suck in the big ones. Just under the pump a bit at the moment. Get a breather. Settle things down. It's a long season. A lot of wounded warriors out here just hanging on. Now this isn't going to find touch. Warriors under it. Perfect take. Hits Rangi. Rangi will send it. And that's into touch. It's just these little 1%ers you cannot afford to be doing when you're trailing. You just hand the ball straight to the opposition. Back on halfway for the Lighthouses. Knock on there. Cam couldn't control it. Not releasing, pinged Caloundra. Blake Enever asking what's going on. Frustration starting to creep in. You can just sense it, body language. .25 minutes to go. Samolo warming up on the touchline in his trademark white headgear. There'll be a change coming. It's either going to be Kimber, Mostert or McKee, you'd imagine. So Samolo in the 19 jersey. Comes on for McKee. Another big shift from the number 8. He gets an early breather. So Samolo into 8. McKee takes a break. And Samolo's going to get an early carry by the looks of it. Mellish, and no, out the back to Reich. Hard on the angle there. Go the same way. Mellish, Bazombi's off his wing, had to get around there. He's linked up with Stevens, the other winger. Looking for work, Bazombi's. Uni with another penalty. Just coming off their feet there. Simpson Tapiri. He puts his hand up, acknowledges the mistake, apologises. Uni on the hunt, just creeping closer and closer. The Lighthouse's try line. Short line out. Samolo and Mostert right on Reich's hip in the back line. Eneva, big play from the big lock. Good steal. His team needed it. Burgess blasts it into touch. Takes play up to halfway. Two converted tries, the difference to try and level the scores. I know I'm stating the obvious, but Caloundra simply must score next. Kieran Bird looked like has come on in the 20 jersey. Able to pilfer that at line-out time. Here we go, Rangi 2-on-1. Thought about hitting Bazombies, goes himself, gets the pass away. Couldn't hit the target though. Enterprising play, right idea. Rangi and Bazombies look dangerous in open territory, and Caloundra has the penalty. Again, cannot find touch. Kerr punches it through to Rangi all the time in the world. Bazombies, he knows how to find touch. Askew, nice throw. Eneva clean, quick ball. Burgess tucked in behind. Simpson to Pyrie. It's come loose. They have to scramble through Roper. Dangerous here. Samolo was covering. Caloundra on the hunt through Burgess. The left arm offload just flicks it around the corner. This is dangerous play. 15 out. Caloundra on the hunt, playing advantage too. They hit back here, and we've got a game on with a little more than 20 minutes to go as we enter the final quarter of the match. As Donald Trump would say, build that wall. University's going to have to build this defensive wall. They're on their try line. It's in the red zone. And Caloundra is all guns blazing at the moment. They can sniff a try. Kimber getting addressed by the referee. He's got plenty to say. Captain doesn't even bother passing it on to his men, so it can't have been too important. But they all had a breath there, so they're happy. Lungs are recharged. Slowed down play. Line out time. Off the front, Enova, the trick shot. They've won the line out. Still 5 out. Here we go. Low body height. Just coming around the corner. 1 out stuff. You know what's coming, but it's another thing stopping it. They bury in. Enova with a good clean out. He hits that ruck hard. Some dogged defence from Uni. We're going to have to hang on. Inch after inch. SCRU goes. Only a metre shy, if that. Uni holding on. Green wall. Playing advantage. Caloundra. Another penalty. Yeah, they're going to the pocket. This isn't good news for University. Someone's having time out. And it looks like Stout, the hooker, potentially. He's the one getting spoken to. So, University's turn for a man in the bin. They will play the next 10 minutes with 14 men. Can Caloundra capitalise? Kimber did well then, flew out of the line to make the tackle. Burgess with it, goes himself. Reich leaps in, stops him. Tanzer burrows over. He's held up at the minute. There's nothing in it, centimetres in it. They go back to the far side. Oh, Burgess has dropped it. It wasn't a great pass. Ref says backwards, play on. Just frees up a bit of space. They're about 15 out. There's a good run here. Ranavasu. Lining up, Cam. SCRU, Crawford, Hemi. The back row bandits looking to get involved. Building phase after phase. Burgess, long cutout ball at the back. Kerr was able to control it, but goes to deck. Gets on his feet, driven back. Good defence. That's the 22 line there. They're going backwards. Kimber all over Kerr. Mason, I think he's down in back play. He's on his haunches, hasn't got up yet. It's 1 out staff. It's a war of attrition at the moment. Lungs are burning. Everyone's just digging in, trying to get up off the line. Tanzer, flat-footed. They're getting through phases, but they're going in the wrong direction. Now we start to go forward through Simpson to Pyrie. It's great defence. Willing contest here. Burgess on the hunt. The show and go. Uni just hanging on. Big tackle. Another penalty. Players dropping like flies. They're just emptying the tank here. If they can just get through this sustained pressure from Caloundra, it'll give them a massive boost. They've been hanging on. Caloundra throwing everything at the men in green. Outside centre Mason, slow to his feet, walking gingerly back to his team. Stout, the hook is still off, so Uni just trying to slow it right down. Replacements coming on. Looks like Campbell in the 20 jersey. Team list had Campbell listed at number 20. He's on, so some fresh legs for the final 15 minutes or so. It's now or never for the Lighthouses. Hunting a must score try here. Enova the target. It's getting moving now. This is a great drive here. The rolling ball's working. They're right on the try line. They splintered it, and Samolo hammers on. Oh, another penalty. They're going to have to be careful here. They're already 1 down, going down to 13. Ill-advised. That will be a hard slog. The tap and go. SCRU just right camped on Uni's try line, and they are just dogged in defence. It's an almighty effort if they can hold on and get a turnover here. Caloundra doing well to hold it, building phases, pressure. They go low again. There's a cheer. Is he held up? Nothing in it. SCRU screaming for it. Hidden spin. Good defence. Reich was there. Burgess with it. Burgess goes himself off the right foot. Still a metre shy. The amount of phases they're getting through. Surely held up. Big play from University. They are out on their feet, but they are working hard for one another. Caloundra unable to crack the try line. Players down everywhere. They're cooked. They will be walking to this dropout. Not out of danger yet. Mason goes long. That is a big kick. That is 52 metres on the fly. Kerr stumbles, but it's backwards. We're back in University territory. Work the short side. That's a nice strong run from Ranavasa. Ranavasa again. Bang. Rangi up to the challenge, and Samolo hunting in packs now. It's deja vu. We're back on the try line again. Here we go. And another penalty. And this could be, yep, the second cheese. Right, so they drop to 13. Potentially Rangi with the marching orders. So they're down a hooker and a winger. 15 on 13. Caloundra simply must score, because in about 3 minutes, give or take, Stout will be back on. They'll still have a 15-14 advantage, but right now, 15 players on 13. So reserves coming on for Uni, just trying to rejig this team. Tulazak in the white jersey, the white headgear rather, is on. Kingy wins it clean for Caloundra. Here we go. Caloundra cheers, and with good reason. Finally, they break through for the try. Sustained pressure. They got the reward they were after. They needed that. 31-22. They're still in it. Back-to-back tries for the Lighthouses. Pressure kick for Burgess. Up to the challenge. Up go the flags. 31-24. One converted try in it. Grandstand finish coming up. No rush from Mellish, rightfully so. Waiting to get Stout back on. Oh, knock on. It was a wonky old kick. The knock on coming from the towering lock Kingy. University will take that. This week off for the Dolphins, invaluable this time of year. Niggling injuries, long campaign. They will be loving watching this. Whoever they play next week has been in a bloody bruised encounter today. The contest has been willing. They've been absolutely giving it to each other. And there are sore bodies everywhere. Noosa licking its lips, resting up. O'Shaughnessy on the 16 jersey, I think, still with Stout off. So Kieran Bird comes to the sideline, the youngster. Great experience for him. We're into the final 10 minutes or so of play. Short arm penalty, no rush, of course. Uni soaking up time. We'll do this very slowly. Kimber with the tap and go. Goes low. Kingy just making a nuisance of himself. It slows up play. Tulazak, good bust. Making his presence felt off the bench. Mellish wanted to grab her through. Eventually does. Here we go. This could be Mellish. Individual brilliance. It was scrappy. It matters not. He scores a try. A crucial try for the Barbarians. Jasper Mellish. Over. Put it on the boot. It was just a pinball bouncing around. Right foot, left foot. And bounced up perfectly. Not sure about the swan dive. But his teammates won't care because the score is 36-24 with a kick to come. Stout, the hooker, his time is coming to an end. He enters the fray. So back to 14, still a man down with Shaden Stevens off. Conversion successful, 38-24. What does Caloundra have up its sleeve? Needs something special if it's to feature in the final game of the season. Time getting away from them. Safe set of hands. Waru to Mellish. Firmly into touch. Short line out from the Lighthouses. SCRU hits Enever at the back, clean off the top. Wide. Simpson Tapiro was the man in the middle. They swing it back the other way. Quick hands, just shifting it further into the midfield. SCRU with a clean out. Burgess saw Enever, opted against it, went back off the right boot, off the right foot, I should say. About 35 metres out dead in front. Shifting it to the far side, long cutout ball. Cover defence up to the challenge. Not given in, Caloundra. Not that you'd expect them to. They want to be playing next week. Eneva, great offload off the deck. Just comes loose though. And when you're trailing the final minutes, you got to roll the dice. Perhaps it wasn't on. As Waru thumps it down over the halfway line, gives chase. And a great tackle. Good play from the scrum half. Gets to his feet. Tries to pilfer. And earns the penalty. That is a big play from the number 9. And don't his teammates know it? They get around him. Inspirational stuff. Big moment. Mason's going to step up. It's going to be about 44 metres out. Distance, no problem for the outside centre. He's been in fine form today with the kicking tee. Yet to miss, in fact. Dead in front, about 44 out. This would be a handy buffer. Clean strike, flags up. Mason, the magician, cannot miss. 41-24. Nice take. Unfortunate about the offload there. Roper. Good chase off the kickoff. Just unable to find the target. So, University marches on. They will feature in the grand final against the mighty Noosa Dolphins here at Sunshine Beach next week. First versus second on the ladder. Mason steps right, steps left. Wairau deep to Mellish. Kerr, no problems. Flings it out. They shift it here. Caloundra through Gordon. And it's a turnover. University on the hunt. It's just starting to get a bit loose, as you'd expect in the final 2 or so minutes. Mellish is isolated. Smart option, just puts it on the boot. Drops back into fullback for a possible return kick. Doesn't come. Exhausted bodies everywhere. Both teams just waiting for that full-time whistle. We're away here down the sideline. Great cover defence. Simpson Tapari was away and Bazombies was up to it. We're coming back. Forward pass. So the natural order restored. First versus second next week. It's going to be a monster of a game. Dolphin Oval will be brimming. Be old boys everywhere. The Droopy Dolphins out in force. There'll be a big build-up to the clash as well. If you're on the coast and want to watch some top shelf footy, grand final 3:30 next week. Sunshine Beach, be there. Jim Mackay's men up against Brad Tronk's men. Can the Barbarians turn the tables? The last 2 matches, the regular season, last round of the regular season and the major semi-final. University falling short against Noosa. What will happen in 7 days' time, we'll soon see. Mason, that was a great step. Wrong player, though. The Lighthouses trying to add some respectability to the scoreline with a consolation try. That's the halfway line they're about to cross. They had their moments, the Lighthouses. never really went away. They were able to respond in patches when they needed to. Keep pressure on University, but just outclassed today. Tulazak. Good hit. Earns the penalty. Yeah, Caloundra Gallen in defeat. Had to go the long way after a really tough, tense tussle last week against Maroochydore at Cotton Tree. Got home in the end by 2 points. Earned their place in today's do-or-die clash. Shaden Stevens back on from his time in the bin and says, apologies everyone for 10 minutes off. I've had a breather. Legs are fresh. I'm going to score. The final nail in the coffin. Shaden Stevens comes back on, makes amends. 46-24. Kick to come. University off to the big dance. Full-time moments away. Can Colby Mason keep this 100% record intact today? It's just been bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. Once again, a big thank you to Chris Burnham and the Noosa Dolphins putting their hands up to host today's match. It was meant to be at Sippy Downs at University's Oval. Wet weather wreaking havoc on that pitch though. The Dolphins doing the right thing, hosting today's clash. And a decent turnout as well. Flags up. Mason, no dramas whatsoever. 48-24. Quick maths, yep, they've doubled the score. Not long to go, folks. Uni will be hoping. No more injuries, no more send-offs, anything like that. Knock on the last roll of the dice coming up for the Lighthouses. Their season comes to an end in the second week of the finals. A good campaign, nevertheless. Big shift in the front row from Pinckney. Representative player, not easy playing 80 minutes a prop, and the scrum's been a real weapon for University today. Big shift from the big fella. Another big shove, great scrum from University and earns the penalty. Round of applause, and rightfully so. Dominant scrum today. Barbarians just confirming with the ref how long to go. Mellish says game, set, match. Straight sets. We march on. Ladies and gents, comprehensive win in the end, 48 points to 24. Second place University takes the long route to the big dance. Wherever you're watching from today, I really hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Thanks very much for joining me. I'm Dave McClanahan. Hopefully you'll be here, same place, same time, next Saturday. Noosa hosting University in the 2025 A-Grade Grand Final. See you soon.